How's it going, folks? Jack here to check out something new from Degenerocity. For you see, during the weekend, I was almost shell-shocked by a video that for some reason decided to mention works from AO3.
Why do I have an AO3 account? And why do all my bookmarks lead to the same /fiction where Dumbledore impregnates Dobby?
What the fuck is going on with AO3s, man? You know AO3, aka Archives of Our Own, aka oh Christ! The reaction that you're going to have whenever you're reading the fanfics written on that site. There are some freaky ass people who have made it their entire goal to freak us out, and I've gotta admit, some of it can be delightful, okay? There are fanfics that genuinely go in a direction that I do like, but a lot of it, unfortunately, just goes through a direction that's just kinda off. And frankly, if this is what is going to lead Gen Z, especially, to read more...
I mean, you can't read it all?
And at least let's give that a start. And just to clarify, this is a phenomenon that's affecting just about everybody, even students in universities. But yeah, essentially, freaky books are what we're going to be checking out today, featuring, of course, Degenerocity. That being said, please do make sure to go and subscribe to the man's channel. And without further ado, let's get into it.
One of my New Year's resolutions for this year is to read more books. I want to get better at my vocabulary and maybe gain new perspectives and understanding of the people and the world around me. Because it's good to always feed your brain, and knowledge is power. But almost every book I picked up was boring. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, wizards aren't real. Why am I reading this? The Great Gatsby, a man is head over heels over a married woman when he should know he's just a side piece. He sounds like a lame. I'm not reading. The point is, almost no books were able to hit me. None of them connected with me. I was starting to question, what's the point of me learning to read as a child if it was only gonna give me the ability to read books like this? Or me?
Dude, as a parent now, I'm going to the library with my kid and trying to sort through some of the books that she's supposed to read is quite the challenge. I never imagined that that would have been an actual issue because, damn, there are a lot of weird things that authors are writing out there. And actually, like, to be fair, it's not the content itself, well, the messages itself that are bad. It's just the way that it is either depicted and or executed is weird. I've seen some artwork that are like targeted towards like 3-year-olds where I'm like, no. But to be fair though, everybody struggles at some point to find something to be entertaining and or breaking out of a niche. I like a lot of sci-fi books and also fantasy, but you can't read that your entire life. I was always urged to break out of that mold and try different things, experience with thrillers, biopics, and then suddenly I end up picking out books on philosophy and stumble on the work of the likes of Francis Fukuyama over here, and I was like, who the hell let this man write a book? Some people should have seriously been told to kill their darlings in school. It's a way of speech, okay? Don't cancel me. All this to say that it takes some time to find the thing that is ideal for you and or try something new. And if the accessibility to that is some freaky books, then why not?
Seems like that. Why do I even have eyes? When all my hope was lost, I remembered a genre of books that I knew for a fact would increase my vocabulary drastically. Freaky books. Now, when talking about freaky books, I think we have the same idea of what I mean. Stuff like 50 Shades of Grey, books that only talk to you dirty, the explicit scriptures. Kind of like The Hub, but words. Now, I don't have much experience reading these types of books. I only went as far as reading my fair share of Twilight and Scooby-Doo fanfics when I was a kid. Don't ask. So reading these books would be kind of a new step forward in my life. But I don't want to just read any freaky book. 50 Shades of Grey never looked like something I would enjoy. It looked like it was geared toward 40-year-old lonely white woman, and I'm clearly not in that demographic.
Oh, wait until the series goes further.
Stop. What do you mean by that?
And before you ask, yes, I read through the 50 Shades books. That was mainly because there was a chick that I wanted to date back in high school whom I we went to the same book club. Your boy was walking through the desert like 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴𝓂 here, and the only thing to drink was actual smut. Because like the further it goes, the more it actually feels like it is targeting the men that are possibly reading this because it just gets way too freaky.
So I want to read a book about something that I can relate to, something that can connect with me in a spiritual way. And in my search to find the perfect freaky book, I discovered the author, Quan Mills. Quan Mills is a world-famous author known for some of their best-selling titles, such as
I saw the title for the first one. I was like, what the?
Baby Mama is a Loser. Pregnant by my mother's gay husband. This hoe got roaches in her crib. My psycho baby daddy, this got a small and this got a small the sequel. Now they say never judge a book by its cover, but if I saw books like this when I went to school, I probably would have been more motivated to read back then and not be in my current situation now. These books sound awesome. As much as I want to read all these books, today I'm gonna be reading some excerpts from one of Quan's more popular books, Old Thought Next Door. Let me read you a bit of the summary real quick.
No.
Meet 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴��� Washington, a feisty 76-year-old woman who doesn't care what you think about her ways, especially for a woman her age. Yeah, she might be a senior citizen, but she'd be the first to tell you age ain't nothing but a number. She's convinced the honeycomb between her legs doesn't taste a day older than 40. Whoa, that's a 5-star meal.
Oh, my proverbial Lord, have mercy on my soul. Okay. I thought the thumbnail, I thought that we were going to be talking about some vanilla stuff. Perhaps the type of peer pressure that the wish talk kind of people tend to force onto you.
I don't give a if you don't believe in tarot readings. This video found you for a reason.
But no. This is the actual freaky shit. Okay. I'm in.
Widow for some time now, Vernita is determined to make up for her stale marriage. However, when a major health scare sets her back, she finds herself losing everything. Reality sets in that her time on Earth is about to come to a close. Now faced with the death sentence, Vernita seeks to live out her remaining days being the biggest old super freak. At this point of the summary, how can you not be hooked? I won't lie, what inspired me to make this vid is cause I saw this one IG reel of this dude listening to it at a gas station.
Wait, it's in audiobook form already? Oh no. Okay. Let's back up a little bit.
Nasty woman. Call me a predator if you want to, but riding some young is truly what regulates my blood pressure and keeps my cholesterol down. And that is why I have me not one, but 2 young on their way to my place.
After seeing that, I had to read this book for myself. So we're gonna read most of the first chapter together, cause after reading it myself, I think it gives a good idea of how freaky this book is throughout its entirety. Hopefully this video stays monetized, and that's enough yapping.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got grannies as old as moles carrying what they suppose is a honeycomb not older than 40-year-old that are reversing.
It was me, Barry.
Hag-maxing on some young binge. Before GTA 6. It actually rhymes. What the fuck? Anyways, okay.
Let's begin our read-along. Chapter 1. Baby, let me tell you one motherfucking thing. I don't give a damn what you think about me and my age. Yeah, I might be 76 years old, but this big, thick between my toned brown legs don't act like it. This is the first paragraph, and I'm already in love. My name is 𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴��� Washington, and I ain't ashamed to admit that I loves to drink brown liquor, smoke good reefer, and most definitely get my on. You heard that right. Yup. I loves to ride me a big old black. Age ain't nothing but a number, baby doll. My body felt like I was still 40, and you best believe I like I was still 40. I love how I'm not even done with the first page yet, and I already know what type of woman this character is. I for real think this is a good first page to a book, cause for me,
Bro, she's straight out of the Boondocks. This is a Boondocks character. What is going on?
it instantly hooked me. I wanted to know more about this character, and her being the narrator of it only makes this story more engaging.
Please tell me this fucking image is AI generated. This is so nasty.
Now for all the young people out there, I can let you in on a secret if you're wondering what I did to stay so young and vibrant. If you thought going to the health club every day was my secret, then you guessed wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. I did get my little workout in at the health club to stay in shape, but truth be told, I really went to go look at them fine young men's they be having up in there. You know, she low-key spitting facts. I be going to Planet Fitness, and I only see studs working out in there. It's truly a haven. If you think my secret is watching what I eat, then you guess wrong again. Baby, I gets down in the kitchen, and I sure love me some Popeye's chicken. Baby, give me a 2-piece dark spicy with a side of Cajun rice after a good down, and my sexy ass will be in heaven. Normally, I'd be hyped for a Popeye shout out like this, but right now they're working with the CIA, so I'm gonna lay low.
Popeye and the freaking biscuits that will leave you dry as a motherfucker. I apologize for saying it like that.
Let me tell you what my #1 secret is. You ready? Hold on now. Get a little closer. My #1 secret to living a long, happy, healthy life was making sure you surround yourself with some young folk. And by young folk, I mean some young. And when I say young, I ain't talking 50 or 40. Baby, I'm talking young. Well, hold on a second. Between the ages of 20 and 30.
Okay. We were all about to enter the same class as Kendrick right now to get that major in trying to deduce what the fuck she was trying to say with that. But luckily, there was no minor.
Call me a nasty woman. Call me a predator if you want to. But riding some young is truly what regulates my blood pressure and keeps my cholesterol down. And that was why I had me not 1, but 2 young on their way to my place. I don't know what's crazier. Granny doing a 2-man by herself or the dudes that agreed to do this. Doorbell sound effect.
Oh.
There it is. That was my doorbell. Come in, I yelled as I hopped off my couch, sprinting toward the front door. Cause my was ready to get this party started. Peeping out the front door's peephole, I took a quick scan just to make sure it was my double appointment. And surely it was.
Hallelujah.
I don't know if God got anything to do with this, but I'm glad she's happy.
If there is a Lord, he's looking at it like, man, send the flood. Some stupid ass angel goes back and replies like, but you made a promise. You said that one of your dude had to write on the book. You literally made the fucking rainbow. No. Send the flood now.
I quickly swung the front door to my townhouse open. Afternoon. I uttered with a big ass smile stretched across my face. Child, you should have seen how suddenly Markel and this other sexy ass young man looked surprised. Guess they didn't think I'd opened the door already, ready to get my on. This sexy ass gasped, clutching his mouth. Yo, damn, it's like that? Markel smilingly exclaimed, rubbing his hard, muscular hands together. He scanned me up and down. His eyes were glued to every square inch of my body.
Yo, this who we finna tag?
The other sexy young man chimed in as he too clutched his mouth with his right fist.
Oh no.
She old as fuck.
Bro has no respect for his elders. You just gonna say that to her face? He ain't even walked in the house yet and he's already being disrespectful. I would've told his ass to leave if I was Miss Bernita. But don't worry, she gets mad at him too. All of a sudden, I could feel my blood boiling and a look of anger instantly grew on my face. I know they saw how mad I got. Old? Boy, your mammy is old. I ain't old. Markel smacked
Bitch, you're
his teeth
70.
and said, man, chill the f out, Will. Trust me, Miss Bernita on point, bruh. The other young shook his head.
I don't know about this though. This gonna be weird as
This guy's still tripping about this. Man, there's dudes out here that get 0 girls. And now that you finally get one, you mad at it because the woman is older than your mom? The audacity of people. Can we have this?
Oh, a classic. Actually using Audacity to explain it. The nerve of these niggas.
Conversation on the inside, at least, I said. Y'all letting all my cool air out. Markel glanced over at this Will friend of his, nodding affirmatively. Come on, bruh. Trust me. We finna have some fun. This Bernita a vet.
fine.
Will reluctantly muttered. And then the two of them walked inside my place. You see, this is where the real action begins. I'm prepared for this ride. Both Markel and Will were wearing black tank tops exposing their tatted up muscular arms and shoulders. They look like some straight up gang members. But ooh,
Some
baby,
rough
Miss Bernita
neck
just loved her some rough neck straight. Markel was a little old chocolate stallion with Pacific Ocean waves sitting on top of his head. He had broad shoulders, cut up arms, and a chest that looked like it was harder than steel. Standing at around 5'10", his young, sexy ass looked like he was a good 200 pounds of all muscle. And
Okay, let me not make fun of short kings here, but yeah, okay. Let's continue.
baby, let me tell you, that of his weighed about a good 200 pounds too. This other young man, Will, reminded me of that sexy, fine, light-skinned boy that plays on that show that comes on cable. What's the name of it again?
How?
Y'all know what I'm talking about. That
Bruh.
drug dealer boy with the beard. Tommy? Go! That's right. I almost...
Yo. To be fair, Tommy's black as fuck. So describing him as light skinned, so he's
forgot too. Why I say Tommy? With the both of them in front of me, we marched straight into my living room. Y'all sit down and make yourself comfortable, I calmly instructed. I'm finna go get the reefer and a Henny. Y'all smoking, right? Will's hazel eyes shot wide open out of shock. He looked at Markel.
Is she for real?
Yes, bruh, she's cool. I'm telling you, bruh. This guy only speaks in bruh. Will then looked back at me smiling, saying,
Damn. Hell yeah, I'm smoking. What you got? Some joints or something?
my brow raised. Don't try me. I might be old, but baby, I smokes nothing but blunts.
Backwood.
Matter of fact, I got them Russian creams in the back. Speaking of cream, I could feel my getting juicier than a fresh pot roast.
Oh.
She could not chill for 1 second. She really got the brain of a freak.
Oh, Granny, a thought.
Will shouted, jumping up and down. What did you say?
Huh?
I turned my face up. I'd be damned if this young nigga was gonna disrespect me in my house. What I'm trying to think is, why is he jumping up and down saying that? Bro got a little too excited hearing about Russian creams. Markel nudged Will in his shoulder.
Bro!
Will quickly got his act together and stood still.
My bad. My bad.
He apologized. That's what I thought. Anyways, I'm finna go run to my room right quick and get the reefer. Y'all make yourself comfortable. Not gonna lie, Will is fumbling this two-man with Markel. Every time this dude talks, it's always something disrespectful. I know Markel never gonna invite him to one of these again. You might be wondering how she even got to meet these young men. Vernita had met Markel at LA Fitness, and he was the personal training sales manager. And he had offered her some home personal training sessions,
But of
as long as
course.
she didn't tell his manager about it. And she only agreed to it cause, and I quote this from her words, not mine, I could make him a victim to my good, tender And that's how we're in this situation now. Also, Markel brought his friend with him because he's a real homie. If he's eating, the whole squad is eating.
I can make him a victim. Wow. Drowning in splooge.
like that mindset. All right, let's continue. Anyways, now that I was back in my room, I quickly made my way over to my walk-in closet. Once I opened my safe, I grabbed my favorite kind of reefer, a pack of backwoods cigars, and my lighter. I dashed over into my bathroom just to make sure I still looked dazzling. Now staring at myself in the mirror, I grabbed my brush off my marble bathroom countertop and lightly ran it through my silver hair. I'm gonna have to call Keisha to have her give me a touch-up, I commented to myself. I then leaned close into the mirror and analyzed my makeup. My mascara, foundation, and lipstick was still on point. I looked left, glanced right. Yes, Lord, I looked good. I chuckled, sticking my tongue out. Quickly dashed out the bathroom. I heard my cell phone buzzing as it charged on my nightstand. I froze for a moment, tempted to answer it. But it, baby, I didn't have time to check it. Whoever could have been calling me at this moment was just gonna have to wait, cause I was ready to get high, drunk, and suck some big dicks. And I might just eat their ass today. I was ready to let it all go this afternoon.
What the fuck?
Shoot, Will was right. She is a thot. I've seen all types of freaky in my life, but eating grown man ass is crazy. You know those cheeks are hairy. Now, feet away from the living room, I came to an abrupt stop when I saw Markel and Will were now completely naked, sitting on my nice white Italian leather living room couch. Them dudes are wasting no time. They're ready to get their freak on. Baby, my mouth shot wide open in shock, but it wasn't them being naked that had me stunned.
Them sitting on the Italian.
Yes, kissing each other, tongues all deep down each other's throats. Their eyes were closed and everything, as if they were in love. And they were stroking. Oh, hell
nah.
What? Child, I was about to pass out. Take me home now, Lord Jesus. I screamed to the top of my lungs. What the hell are y'all doing? Chapter 1. I'm at a loss for words right now. That was singly one of the greatest pieces of fiction I've ever read in my life. You had world building, drama, and twists and turns all in the first chapter of your book. And the cliffhanger, which makes me want to rip to the next page. I can't end the read along like this. I gotta know what happens next. Will Vernita not vibe with this and kick them out? Or are we about to see the movie Challengers Part 2? Find out next time
Euphoria.
on Dragon Ball Z. Nah, we're about to read this together right now. I just need to know.
Short.
Chapter 2. What in the hell are y'all doing? Still standing there shocked. I couldn't believe what my wide eyes were observing. These young niggas were crazy as hell. They thought this was okay. I did not get down like this at all. I was still a bit old school. Come on, Miss Vernita. You gotta be more progressive than that. If you see two gay dudes kissing, you gotta join in. That's how I'll be showing I'm an ally.
It's okay getting in a three-way. It's not okay. God, I miss Lonely Island.
Oh, Markel said, suddenly pulling himself off Will. But then a gigantic smile came across my face. Y'all don't need to stop. I loves it. It's gonna be very, very interested. Guess there was a first time for everything.
Okay.
And then you can probably assume what happens after this. That's enough reading for one sitting. And I gotta say, this is one of the greatest books I've ever read.
Oh my
It's
dear.
one of the only books I've ever read, but one of the greatest. After reading it, I can already feel my vocabulary increasing. I say big black almost every day now. Hopefully you guys had as fun as a time listening to me read it as much as I did reading it by myself. And yeah, that's all I really gotta say. So in conclusion, if you're in school, add this to your reading log. Let me know.
So what word have you memorized today by reading said book? Well, a river, young black
𝓕𝓻𝓮𝓪𝓴𝓂.
backwood. Truly, the William Shakespeare of our time. Guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. As always, please do make sure to go and subscribe to Degenerocity. And if you like this one, hit that like and also subscribe button. Wish you all to have a wonderful day. Pick up a book, maybe not this one, but yeah, whichever. Fucking can't. Anyways, see ya in the next one.